The numbers we got today in Dallas County mark 4 consecutive days of 90 new cases or higher. It also highlights just how this virus is impacting young adults. 1,015 coronavirus cases in Dallas County. It's an unfortunate milestone showing the continued spread of the virus. 18 people have died. The most recent, a man in his 30s. Dallas County Health and Human Services says the man had no underlying health conditions.
So they told me that we need to be in quarantine until April 9th.
Courtney Lewis and Adrian Reese are cousins and live in Dallas. Lewis is 25 years old. Reese is 30. They admit they did not take the early warning seriously. They both tested positive.
I started to have shortness of breath, and that was really scary for me because I've never had trouble breathing. Never had trouble breathing with shortness of breath and feeling lightheaded. The fatigue was really, really bad. Of course, we haven't had any appetites or anything. My body was really, really achy. And then the next day, I was sweating. I had sweats. I had a fever. I had a migraine, body aches, all of that, the flu symptoms.
Saturday, Dallas Fire reported 7 of its firefighters tested positive. 2 have already recovered. More than 50 others are now in self-quarantine.
Getting test results back to find out whether or not guys have it. Sometimes it's taking up to 10, 12 days to get test results back, which it's just not acceptable. We've got to get that number down, especially for first responders, because when one first responder gets sick, it tends to take out 6 to 10 other guys at the same time, because we've got to quarantine them to make sure that they weren't exposed to the virus.
Jim McDade is the president of the Dallas Firefighters Association. He says aside from needing quicker test results, first responders are very low on personal protective equipment, or PPE. He says his firefighters are issued one N95 respirator. They must reuse it, putting it in a bag daily.
It's you use it until it's too soiled to use again. They gave us Ziploc bags, and we just put them in a Ziploc bag to try and protect them when we can, but it's taking them on and off, which is they're not made to be reused.
There are other shortages.
We're running low on that. Gowns we're running low on. Even surgical masks that we put on the patients we're running low on.
Meanwhile, Courtney Lewis had this message for anyone who thinks the shelter-at-home order in Dallas County, which was extended through the month of April, is an overreaction.
You don't know how you can get it, so stay home. I understand you have to go to the grocery store, but limit it. You know what I'm saying? Don't hang out with friends. You don't know where everyone's been. You don't know if they have it, because they may not know if they have it. So my thing is, stay home and trust that God is in control.
And among the more than 1,000 cases in Dallas County, about 500 of them are from community spread.